Growing up, I always thought of myself as watching life from the sidelines. I saw so many people doing so many cool things, and even if I wanted to do them, I didn't. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was just worried what others would think, or maybe I just thought some things weren't meant for me. Picture a soccer game going on and all of your friends are playing, even some people you don't know who you think are cool, and they're all calling for you, waving for you to come join them, and you just keep sitting on the bench because that's what you know. That's what you're comfortable with. They can have their fun, they can do what they want, but doing things you want? Nah, that's not for you. So you just sit there and the day goes by, the sun goes down, the soccer field is empty, and you're left sitting by yourself on a bench in the dark. They were having fun, they were in the moment, but what were you doing? You were on the sidelines, being a side character. The plot has no space for you. I'm a B character. I do B character things. I only show up in someone's life when an A character has something cool going on or living through an A character story arc. I can't do things for myself. That's not what B characters do. I'm a sidekick. For almost all of my cognizant life, I've lived this way, holding myself back from doing things I really want, stopping myself from going on trips, stopping myself from trying things I wanted to try, just sitting by myself on a bench in the dark, watching people play soccer. No one's stopping me but the voice in my head saying, "You're not good enough, you're a B character." And then you got those people walking around, people who you can just tell are main characters. You pass them on the street and you're like, whoa, they must have a lot on their minds. They seem like they have a lot going on for them. You can just tell. Now, me personally, I fell into the trap of thinking that being a main character meant being selfish, meant being full of yourself, meant acting in a way that wasn't considerate of others. I thought, nah, I'm not like that. I'm gonna stay humble and stay on my humble little bench. But I was so wrong. Being selfish, full of yourself, inconsiderate, taking what you want without regard for others, that's not what it means to be a main character. I mean, sure, main characters can definitely act that way sometimes, although I guess that would make them more villains. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to my point now. My point is that being a main character isn't about being an asshole. It's about living your life how you want to. It's about treating yourself how you would treat your best friend. It's about taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, fulfilling yourself, doing things that you want to do that fill your cup. It's not about being selfish or never compromising with others or acting without regard for how your actions might affect others. It's about having the courage to treat yourself like you actually matter and doing things that make you happy. So I am a huge people pleaser. I really am. I'll admit that. I like to make people happy. You know, what can I say? I will willingly throw myself into a bullet for someone. I will. I mean that. And doing things for others is awesome. I'm not about to stop doing that anytime soon, but there's a line where your service for others means you're not serving yourself. And if you don't take care of yourself, who will? Being a main character means not only being able to throw yourself in front of a bullet for someone else, but throwing yourself in front of a bullet for yourself. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I was watching Mob Psycho Season 3 with a close friend, and highly recommend Mob Psycho if you haven't seen it, by the way. But one of the main points of that show is that your life is your own, that you need to live life for yourself, you need to be there for yourself, you need to really get to know yourself and learn yourself like you'd learn about someone who you love, you know? You need to do what makes you happy. Sometimes you feel so powerless to the point where you won't even take yourself to the grocery store to get a nice snack, even if you want to, or you won't treat yourself, you won't do something nice for yourself, you won't try something you've always wanted to try, you won't take up a new hobby, you won't put yourself out there because you get into the habit of thinking you don't deserve those things. How could you? You're a side character. You just feel like you aren't in control of your life. You live with invisible chains. You wanted to try something, nope, the voice in your head is already telling you it's not for you. You're not a decisions person, you're a side character. But don't you think you deserve to get to a point in your life where you're playing soccer and you're not watching from the bench? Where you realize that boxing yourself into this role of sitting on the bench, it doesn't go well for you. You do. You do deserve that. Because the truth is, whether you think of yourself this way or not, you are the main character of your life. You are in control of the decisions you make. Not people in your life, not your thoughts, not anyone but you. Your life is your own. Me personally, I've missed so many opportunities that I'm never gonna get back. But you know what? That's okay, because I'm playing soccer with everyone else now, and hey, it's pretty good. Why don't you come play too? Even if you suck at it, come on, give it a try, come on. So, what makes you happy? Is it spending time with your friends? Do that. Is it nurturing your hobbies and passions alone on a Friday night? Do that. Is it living in the mountains with a bunch of sheep on a ranch? Do that. Is it living on the road with a couple pals traveling across the world? Do that. You can make the decision to put those things in motion. You can chase after those goals. You really can. It doesn't matter what it is, what's stopping you? There are times where, okay, I mean, there are really things stopping you. Not everyone can afford to just travel the world, but I mean, you know what I mean, right? Like playing an instrument, if you have the means and the time, what's stopping you? Writing a cool comic book? What's stopping you? Can't draw? What's stopping you from learning? You want to crossbreed bugs until you make a new species that's hyper intelligent and wants to participate in the world's workforce and vote? I mean, you could do that. Like, you actually could. Maybe. I don't know, theoretically. I don't know the science of it, but you could try, right? You could make the decision to put that path in motion. I don't really know the science of it. Anyways, listen, it's not easy just jumping into things, right? Like, you got to practice. So just clap, like right now. Like, you watching this video, I'm personally talking to you. Just clap. I'm not even joking. Just one clap. Literally right now, just clap. You see that? You can do it. You can do whatever you want. No one stopped you. I didn't stop you. So practice just making decisions about things you want to do and do them. If you want to go for a walk today, you can go outside literally right now and just walk somewhere. And who's going to stop you? Speaking for myself, I can't tell you how good it has been just doing things that remind me that I am the main character and I have been the main character all along. Just like you are the main character of your life and you've been the main character all along. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yelling your ear off now. I guess the point I'm trying to make with this video is that you don't have to be an asshole to be a main character. You just have to be as nice to yourself as you are to others. If you're on the bench, give soccer a chance, even if you don't like it. If you're playing soccer and you see someone on the bench, stretch a hand out. Help remind them that they are a main character. I can't play soccer, my cardio is pretty bad, and the whole thing was just a metaphor. What I'm trying to say is, I think everyone would just do better being a bit more of a main character. I think we all need to be the main characters of our lives, and we all need to remember that. So treat yourself with kindness, treat others with kindness, and remember that you are the main character, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. You're just at the start of your arc. Okay, bye.